Hey guys, and welcome back to Stoneblock 2. Last episode we finished off a bunch of quests. I had to think that what we actually did. It's only been a day, but for some reason I forgot. Finished off a bunch of quests and we started with those plants, mystical agriculture. And I think we're gonna dive into the mystical agriculture stuff again today. I did, again, as always, do more chickens. We have some cobalt chickens. We actually have a couple of cool ones now. I did make all the stuff we need for our little phytogrow machine, I guess. We have the rich slag, we have the what was it, not sulfur, I think it's on the next page. Yes, saltpeter. We also have draconium chickens now, and I'm also making the awakened draconium chickens right now, as well as some ardite chickens up here that just got 10 so we can get rid of them. And then I think I'm gonna upgrade my pickaxe and such too with some cobalt, but I'll do that a bit later. But yeah, it's working pretty well. And then once we have those, stack of those, I can combine them with cobalt and get manilium. So I think we finished up all quests in the chicken line. I think this is all done except for this actually. Grow a chicken, make chicken seeds. I guess we have to look into this too. And I also got a couple of quests here because I made more of this essence. I wanted to make a tier 4, Inferium seed. So I farmed a bunch of this stuff, turned it into this, turned it into this, turned it into this, and now we have a tier 4 seed that gives me 4 Inferium per craft or per harvest. So let's get our rewards. We get stuff. Alright, not amazing, but you know, it's stuff. Free stuff. We should probably make a AE system soon too. But yeah, this is working pretty well. Oh yeah, and one thing I want to show you guys is I discovered this little plant. The glowing chorus fruit gives you a few stackable minutes of creative light each time it's eaten. Super cheap to make, just 8 chorus fruits and you get them back with a piece of glowstone. And in the top right corner you can see it says flying 128 remaining, and I guess it only consumes it if you're flying, which is cool. So if I don't fly, it doesn't actually consume that timer. And that's been super helpful to reach like some of those ceilings to, you know, turn them into stuff and also get rid of these things. Because I did expand our base over here with 3 additional rooms. Now I always like the look of this, like just looking down this cube. Woo! But yeah, it helped a lot, like making this stuff, which is great. So that's working pretty well. Another thing is someone mentioned is there is this time in a bottle, very cheap to make, and apparently it collects time over time if it's in your inventory, and you can only have one of these in your inventory at a time. And if you right click with this on a block, it doubles the speed. And it says here to double the speed, the first click you need to have 30 seconds stored in here. Second click is 60 and so on. And I guess it only goes up to 5 times maybe. So you need a bunch of time in there to speed it up, and it only lasts for 30 seconds. So I want to see if this works on these chickens. So right now you can see the progress is really slow. We do have like 40 minutes stored. So if I right click this, oh yeah, look at that. There's a symbol. Oh, it is working. So that is the fastest we can do it. Nice. That is actually working on the chickens. Of course, it takes, you know, lots of minutes to speed it up for that fast. And it only increases it by for 30 seconds. So it's not like amazing, but it is pretty neat. It is definitely something nice and speeds up the progress just a little bit, you know. So that's cool, that's a cool item. So I'll just have this in my inventory, collect a bunch of time while I'm doing stuff, and then we can always use it whenever we need it. Oh, did it get rid because I removed it from my hotbar, or is it? I think it just ran out. Alright, to make these like chicken seeds, we need these little mob chunks, which I think you only get by killing mobs with that blade we got. 30% drop chance, so probably nothing we'll do yet, because I don't want to go set up the mob farm and just collect mobs somehow. I think we'll do that eventually, but yeah. Let's look into the phytogrow stuff, because I do want to get into these plants a bit more. I do have a crate here with the stuff being collected. But we can use one of those rooms to do the stuff, right? So, grass seeds. No, we want some dirt. I don't have a lot of dirt. Do we have a way of making dirt currently? Other than like grinding down stuff. We currently don't, but it's only gravel. If we get dirt essence, which is so that's why you need these crafting seeds. With just some dirt, we can actually make this. Maybe we should. Let's grab this, and I'm also getting tier 4 seeds back from these guys, which is nice. And I thought I should... Oh no, I only had a tier 2 crafting seed. Okay, that was not the best way to look for this. There's a dirt seed. And then what does this actually give you? Does it show? It gives you this essence. And then a bunch of this essence gives you dirt. So let's go try this out here. I'll just have this one grow for a while. There we go. And it goes in here. Nice. We just have this going for a bit because we're going to use the dirt for the room we are about to make. Yeah, so we have the chickens. Look this up again. We need phyto whatever. And we want to make the rich version. So we also actually need a lock chicken. Man, this whole series is we should just rename it to like chicken block or something. It's just gonna be all about them chickens. Lock chickens. You can't use the search function in this, unfortunately. Oh, there they are. Okay, so I think that's all we need, right? We get the saltpeter stuff from these guys. We get the rich slag, and we get the lock so we can make them into charcoal. Then we need a furnace, an electric furnace. I actually do have some, or redstone furnace, so we can turn logs into charcoal. And then we, of course, we need a phytogrows. Do we have stuff for this? Nope. So let's see if we can make this. And there's another thing I want to make. I'm not sure if we get to this today, but... Oh yeah, aluminum. Still need to make this, right? Didn't I make some? I guess not. Ooh, there's aluminum chicken, which I don't have yet. Tin, I don't have that one. So let's just make it the normal way, I guess. That was just glowstone and stuff, right? Okay, so it's like 3 tin, 1 silver, and 1 glowstone. So let's do it like, that would be 20. And then 20 glowstone. That should give us the exact number. If I dump this into our smeltery. Now, I think I miscalculated this. I think a glowstone gives only 250, right? And then the bucket is 1,000, so it's actually 80 glowstone for the ratio we had, but we got some, so we can at least pour it. Someone said that they had issues with drawers and stuff being funky. You know how we had some drawers not showing the items properly? Because the smelter controller was in the same chunk. I did check. It's actually not in the same chunk, it's very close. But I did look online on the issue tab for storage drawers, and apparently the frame drawers is what's having issues. There's some people who had the same issue where, like, sometimes when you, depending on how they orient, they don't show the proper front face, and if you try to take out an item and then remove it completely from the drawer, even if it's unlocked, it doesn't go away. Because I did change stuff over here. I did put all this stuff now, all these ingots into compacting drawers because we want to hook this up to the AE system. And it was difficult for me to get like the items out of these things. Like I had to break the entire drawer for it to work, which is, it's not great, but you know, it is what it is. But there we go, we have our aluminum, or lumium. Lumium, yes, that's what it's called. So let's see, let's make this guy again. We need this 1 gear, just make 1 for now. And I did make all the other stuff we needed, hopefully. And I guess I used up some of this. There we go, and boom, we should have it. Inventory is pretty full. Is there anything we can put away for now? Probably not. Let's maybe bring a chest, just so we can store some things. Let's bring a big one. Okay, so I think we should have maybe everything we need. Probably not. There's always something we need. Oh yeah, I made this def null off camera too. These are not super expensive, just, you know, glass, obsidian, coal. There's different sizes, but I just made this one. And if I shift right click, this one currently stores all my factory blocks, so I can use this as like a block placer. And it also, I think it picks them up. Yeah, it picks them up and puts them in there. And if you use something like the exchanger to place these blocks, it actually takes it out of here too, which is super good. So really nice block to have. Definitely recommend making one if you need to craft a lot of things. But I think we're gonna build up here for our machine, right? And then downstairs we'll have the plants, like on this level. There should be enough space, like 2 blocks high. We put a farming device down here. And that's not gonna be the block that we'll use, but I'm just gonna put this down for now so we have a bit of a platform here to work with. Alright, so nice to be able to fly. Okay, so again, how do we do stuff, right? Let's put all the stuff we need into this chest, maybe. and think about this. So we have our roost and our sweet chickens. That's the main stuff, right? Maybe I shouldn't have put this all away. I actually need it. Oh, one thing we need is actually a crafter. I forgot about that one. Okay, I just made the tier 1. I think we can get away with this. I think we only need one recipe for this, so don't think there's anything else we need. Okay, and we need a smelter because that's important for something too. Okay, so we have a couple of blocks. I'm just checking how many blocks it is so we can make it as compact as possible again, right? This is the center of the room. Because I do like having these all in a compact order again. So we could have our 3 chickens. One of them has to go into the smelter, right? So we could put the smelter maybe here. Let's see, we could add a pipe to it here, this way. Right, like input on this side maybe. And this one can auto input too, which I wonder if that's enough. Maybe we don't need a server then. Okay, let's remove this. So that is that, and then it puts it out, I guess, maybe at the back. That should be the charcoal. Let's make it just red or orange. And then this is going to be the output here for everything, right? This stuff, and this stuff. Why is it not connecting though? Oh, these are fluid ducts. Whoops. All right, got the right pipes. There we go. It's better. And then, so we want to make sure that this one is disabled, but it wouldn't really matter. And we have one here, right? Let's see if that works. If I put you in there, are you going to output into the sky? No, right? Okay, but if that's the case, then I think what might work is if we put you on top and then do the auto output, input, maybe that works. If we do it at the bottom. Yes, awesome. So we don't actually need, oh, you're charged. We don't actually need a pipe there at all, which is great, right? And then all of these 3 things have to come into a crafter, right? I guess we just put it into here for now. All of this stuff is going to go into here. So we need another pipe on this side. And is this correct? Yeah, so this is going to be, let's see, this goes away. Okay, it should be good. I think it's outputting at the back. It is already going somewhere. Where is it going? Oh, it's in here now. Yeah, charcoal. Seems really slow or something. Okay, that's fine. Oh, but we need one more step to this, right? We need to grind this one down too. Ah, I forgot about this. We need a pulverizer as well. Okay. Okay, so I actually did move it back here, and I'm just using a pipe to fill it. I think if you use the servos, it doesn't do that weird blocking problem we had. I think it's only an issue with the retrieval nodes. And the benefit of this is that we can, I think, fit this into like a 2-high machine, hopefully. But I'll just put the pulverizer on top, so it's doing this. I'm using the signal-plated item ducts here, so we get the power to both of these. This is just to give this power. This doesn't like connect to it because there's no input at the back, just at the front, or at the side, I mean. And that should be good. Okay, cool. So then the other chickens we can just put into here, one of the rich slag and the saltpeter. And then we just put all of this stuff into here, into the crafter, right? So the crafter could retrieve, although this might be an issue again. Yeah, it's probably better if you just pull out items just in case. I'm not sure though. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do it the way we did it before. Let's have a drawer in between. Because then we can also like just store things a bit better. And then we just transfer that stuff on the side back into this machine, into the crafter, I think. So here we can do whitelist, and we are going to grab some of this, and where's this one going? Did it go in here? Yes, some of this, right? And I'm actually gonna disconnect it here so it doesn't disappear. And we are going to, I guess just one of each, right? Just so we can assign it right now. And, oh, no more flight. We're also going to put one of them in here. There we go, whitelist, and then we can activate this. So this is gonna pull out all this stuff. Put it into here. We're gonna put a void upgrade in there eventually. And so in here, we take this one out. This one can get back into here to grind it down. I guess we can just have, let's just have like a couple of these slots. I don't think it's going to produce it that fast, but just in case, right? So remember, and then all we need to do is combine these three, and that should be it. Right, there we go. And we say external, right? We don't need to store this internally. There we go. Whoop, it crafted it all. We have some. Let's grab this. And then this stuff, it's gonna get complicated, isn't it? Should go into the phytogenic whatever. Oh, no, no, no. This needs to be the energizer. Never mind. Sorry. We're missing one step. We need the, or energetic whatever. This guy needs to go in here first. There we go. So this guy is going to energize stuff. And once that is energized, I guess we don't actually need a phyto thing in here, do we? In this room. Let's put this guy stuff back in here. Just want to make sure it goes in there. Yes. Oh, that is really fast. Oh no, it just puts it in there. I was going to say, I thought it already like converted it, but no. Okay, there we go. There it is, right? And we're going to take this and add this to this whitelist as well and say it goes up there. And I think that's all we have to do. So now we just say at the back, output. And boom, I think we're done. I think this might be it. No, not quite. We need one more pipe here on the side to give this guy whatever he needs, right? And we can do a retrieval here as well, I think. And we're just gonna do the same whitelist of like those items, whitelist, go, right? I think that should be good. I'm not sure if this guy is gonna... Oh, that's on the wrong side, sorry. There we go. Fixed it. This might have the issue again with the blocking of whatever, but if that's an issue, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal, hopefully. We'll see. I'll keep an eye out for it. If that's gonna happen, we can fix this easily. But I believe this is now done. There should be a system now that makes us this stuff, right? Let's see, stuff is coming in here, it's crafting it really fast. Now, obviously these things are extremely slow. So I did bring a couple of upgrade kits, not many. I should really make some of them myself, I guess. But we need to find the bottlenecks here. Now, obviously this guy is extremely slow. So we want to upgrade this guy. I brought some speed upgrades too. Let's see, that is better. How much do you consume now? 160. Can we afford this? 240. I'm not sure if our power system is like good enough now. We can easily expand this. No problem whatsoever. But yeah, so we're currently outputting more than we're inputting. Because not all of these are like... They don't produce that much. We might actually go build a reactor soon, but that is a bit too much. So I think I'll just take it out for now. And then once we have a better power system, we just upgrade this. What's the bottleneck here? You guys seem to be the same speed. So that should be okay maybe. Because we make like... Each craft makes 16. So these three things don't need to be fast, right? As long as this can keep up, like this is always going to be full. Then we should be fine. Like it can't even craft like now it did because 16 disappeared. So that should be fine. That's good. Yeah, and then there it is. Nice. I think just as a little test device or something, we're going to put another... We're going to put our phytogenic insulator here. We don't need this guy here, like I said, because we want this wherever we, you know, want to get stuff out of our items. So we have like a special farm with a bunch of these things. But just having one here, so we can, you know, like duplicate seeds and such if we need them, kind of like a chicken breeding device, like the equivalent. So let's just make a sink. It's not going to look great. I'm not sure, is there like a block that provides infinite liquids that would fit in like a block space here that I could put here? Because this one is not going to look great, right? But I mean, it's going to do the thing. Oh, there goes our flight. We could just connect it like this and there we go. So that's going to fill it with water because it does need water, and then stuff goes in there, right? So now, for example, I could grab my tier 4 seeds. Let's just grab one. I want to test this out and I want to see how fast this is. Ouch. And we can just put this in here as a test, right? That thing is slow. Is it doing stuff? Oh, wow. Okay. So that guy needs upgrading. Like a lot of upgrading. Wow, okay. Wow, my frames are not good right now. I wonder what it is. I do have one of those still left, the resonant version. Oh yeah, I can't fly. I'm so used to like creative flight, but I don't want to eat my Cora's fruit right now. Let's upgrade this guy. Now it only uses oh, now it uses 60 AF. Oh, this is... Oh, that one already makes it faster? Oh, so upgrading them a tier also makes them faster by default. Is that it? Like it already improves it. Interesting. I didn't know this. So we should make a bunch of these. How difficult are these to make? I guess we can just make the... There's an upgrade kit. This is incrementally increases it though. So you do need the previous ones. If you want that to work, right? Sulfur we can make. Okay, so that's not difficult. We can actually make these easily. Okay, so I may have to set this up. But yeah, there we go. Oh, it does not keep the... Ah, I thought it keeps the seed. Oh, there is a 105% chance to create a seed. Is that what it is? 110 in this case. And it made 12 essence, yes. But you always get the seed back at least. So you can... We could set up a system where we just loop the seed back into it, right? I'm guessing there is... Let me see, how would we do this? I guess if we do... So yellow on this side, purple on the top. Then we could create like a silly system where we do something like this. Oops. And it will bring back the seed into itself. Very slowly, because the pipes aren't the fastest. But this works, this works. I just want to see now if we like upgrade it like this. That's 240, okay? 240 AF per tick, so it's a little bit too much for us right now. But this is pretty... That's a decent-ish speed. And I think we can upgrade it one more time. I'm not sure if that's like the max speed upgrade. But yeah, that's not terrible, because you get so many out of it too, I guess. And we... I don't know. I'm just wondering if like having a farm or something would be faster for these guys. Interesting, but there it is, our little monster again. And I'm gonna go finish up the room real quick. And actually I'm gonna take out some of these, because otherwise my power's gonna get drained. Alright, there we go. Just covered it up again with blocks and facades. I had to use some of these structural blocks down here. Structural ducts, so we can have that connected texture properly. And I think it's all good. Well, there's one face missing, but no one will know. I'll fix that off camera. But there we go, we have our little thing that oh, I forgot to do something, yeah. I have to lock this stuff. Let's do this right now, actually. Let's lock this, and... Ooh, can I grab that stuff super quick? Yes, I can just grab it from here, I guess. Just one of each, because I do want to have that stored in there. There we go. So now it's stored, right? So at least it's like not gonna go anywhere else. Now I'm gonna go get some void upgrades. So there's some sirens in the background. Hopefully it's not too noisy. Let's get one of those and bam, just to make sure it doesn't overfill. But yeah, that's working pretty well. And then of course this gets filled up eventually, but you know, this is mostly to test out if this stuff works. And it hasn't reproduced the seed yet, so that's not quite... Was hoping it would do this, but it's only a 10% chance, I guess. I'm guessing this can reproduce it, right? I was thinking that this is a 110% chance to reproduce, right? Like to create one for sure. But I guess it just means that you always get the seed back in this case, and in this case you have a 10% chance to get an extra seed. Not sure if that's true, but I'm gonna keep doing this, I guess, off camera and see if we get an extra seed. But yeah, I think next time we're gonna have to set up our, or improve our power system a little bit more, so we can just go with a ton of speed upgrades and that kind of stuff, right? So we can actually use them wherever we need. And then down here we'll have the grass where we'll have a bunch of plants that we want to grow and just grow them there. And then probably have, I don't know, we might put the other phytogenic insulators if we need them into this room as well, like on the walls or something, so we can like reproduce stuff as needed. But I guess the ultimate goal for us is gonna be to make Nether star seeds, right? So we need to get this stuff, which is Nether star seed, which requires 4 Nether stars, so eventually we'll have to kill the Wither at least 4 times. But we do have 2 of these Insanium seeds already, which is nice. But yeah, it's gonna It's gonna take a while. How do we even get this? Is this just for crafting again, right? Yeah. So really all we need is just a bunch of seeds so we can craft this up, right? So I don't think it's gonna take too long because we can make these seeds really quickly. And I'm actually gonna keep going with that for now and just keep upgrading them. It's gonna take a while, but I think we'll get there. Yeah, just with the seeds we just had, I could make... Actually, no, it's not even all of them. There's still a bunch of them in here. But we could make 4 of these Supremium Essence. And that is actually enough to make this guy, the Master Infusion Crystal, which is infinite uses, so we don't have to worry about breaking our gem. And this is the one we use to upgrade these seeds, right? So that's pretty good. And then that finished up a couple of quests here too. Didn't even look at these quests, but yeah, we need to make a couple more seeds and ingots and so on. And let's grab this stuff. Another chest, another barrel. And if I remember correctly, we can actually also, from this mod, get armor, right? That lets you fly, I believe. So the Supremium armor gives you flight, that creative flight. Oh, that also requires another star though. Well, I guess we won't get around killing the Wither at least a couple of times, right? Otherwise, there's no other way to get these seeds. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Shouldn't be a big deal, right? Just make some Endio armor or something. Alright, but I think we're gonna have to end the episode here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. We do have a little system now to make plants and phytogrow stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. And then, like I said, I think next time we might look into better power solutions. And I want to do more with our AE system, like hook up all of these drawers over there, for example. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.